Eamon Dunphy, this is the bright new Orwellian world we have created for ourselves, isn't it? A Dáil deputy, leader of a major parliamentary party in opposition, going around North Louth in blacked out windows with a victim whose father was shot by his associates in earlier years. What kind of democracy have we now?
What's brand new about it, yeah?
Well, this hasn't happened before. The last time, this is the first I heard of a Dáil deputy.
IRA men in government going back through the decades. Sean Lemass is a good example. His brother was a killer. He was in the IRA. He was a killer. What do you think of Lemass?
What did
you think of Lemass?
No, are you equating what happened? No, but first of all, just address the issue.
Let's be clear. Let's be clear in the first place that when the IRA were engaged in their terrorist campaign, I was one of a small group of people in this country, in the media. You didn't acknowledge it. Let me remind you and the viewers who went for them, full-blooded, unequivocally, every week for every atrocity they committed, when lots of other people were keeping quiet or were being ambivalent about it. So I'm entitled to a hearing. And what I say is this country has always been run by former terrorists and gunmen. So the question, the loaded question about Gerry Adams going round Louth in a van is ridiculous.
That's not odd at all. You don't think it's one bit odd in a modern
democracy? No, I don't.
Democracy.
I think actually what's most interesting about Mr. Slack's interview that you did there is that the guards haven't bothered to pursue this diligently to effect.
Yeah, I think that is a very important point, Eamon. And if I might point out, so I accept that point, Eamon, without equivocation.
It will be
but I want to put to you, you're paralleling almost of the activities of violent republicanism prosecuting a war of independence post 1918 to what happened in the North since, let's say, '69 is entirely unfounded.
Well, let me put it to you this way. In 1994, the IRA called their ceasefire. They broke it once. That's 20 years ago next year. They are engaged in democratic politics on both sides of the border. The leadership of the IRA and Sinn Féin, in my opinion, that's Gerry Adams, Martin McGuinness, Jerry Kelly and other leaders, men and women, did something dramatic and powerful for peace.
They stopped abusing the people of Ireland.
Well,
that's what they did.
Well, if you want to sit here and answer your own questions,
no, but
continue.
I mean, isn't that the question?
What I'm telling you is this state was founded on violence. There have been murderers and gunmen in office from the beginning. There have been crooks and gangsters in office from the beginning. I'll give you an example, if you really want justice. The victims of the Stardust. Do you remember that?
I remember.
That's an awful long time ago now. Right? 48 young people. They've never had justice. What do you think of that?
I think it's despicable.
It's nothing to do with Gerry Adams.
That's not what we're talking about.
No, but what we're talking about is a rotten state.
But what you're doing now, and with respect, hold on a moment. What you're doing now, with respect, is going off on a tangent. I put a particular.
Right, I'll answer your question then. Right.
Yes.
I think Gerry Adams and Sinn Féin have the most integrity of any political party in this state.
Despite the fact that their hands are dripping with blood.
Well, when is Michael Collins' commemoration now? Béal na Bláth, is that what they call it? Right. What was Collins like?
Are you putting Michael Collins on the same footing as Gerry Adams and the activities of the IRA, the provisional IRA?
I actually think Martin McGuinness and Gerry Adams were greater men than Michael Collins.
Yeah. Eamon Dunphy.